Rolling here.
Ooh.
They were kind of weak.
No, they sounded strong.
I can feel when they're strong. It's like when you swing a golf club and you just connect and you're like, yeah, it felt good, like an orgasm. We're starting with orgasms, folks. I'm in a better mood because I went off the grid, and well, not really off the grid, but I went to Joshua Tree.
Yes.
And a lot of stuff happened. And you know what? I didn't care about any of it. I didn't hear about any of it. I told nobody. I told everybody not to send me anything. I can't talk because I haven't even been speaking for a week. I took a vow of silence.
Okay, Jared Leto.
Oh, every time I think of Jared Leto, I think of that time we saw him with Luna.
Joshua Tree.
She's like, oh. My friend I didn't tell my friend he was standing right behind us, and I saw him and I turned around and I like rolled my eyes because he was loudly talking about how his coconut water is better than the one they were selling. And I was like, that has to be a celebrity. And I turned around, sure enough, and he has piercingly blue eyes. I mean, they are like, stare straight into your soul. But he also has the look of a celebrity that's been famous for way too long, where they look at you and you can feel their soul being like, recognize me. Like they need it. They crave that so badly. And I was like, and rolled my eyes and just walked away. And then my friend, who's from London, makeup artist, if she ever gets here, my makeup will take many levels up.
She's from London, but she's Italian.
Yeah, she's Italian, and she loves all the kind of like fluffy celebrity stuff. So she's standing there and she turns around and I'm like, I'm just going to back up and see how this plays out. And she's standing there and she turns around and she's like, oh.
He was standing right behind her.
Right behind her. And she turned around and was like, hello. And like she walked up back to me and I was crying in the back of a little like cafe. And she's like, was I cool? I'm like, no. You're the opposite of cool. Whatever cool is, you are not that. She's like, was I cool? I'm like, not at all. And she's like, thanks for the heads up, you cunt. I was like, I missed this. Are you crazy?
Why did she even think she was slightly cool?
I don't know. I think she was trying to like hold back, being like, oh my God, it's Jared Leto.
She should have probably just done that.
Yeah. Because she's like, hello, excuse me. And he's like getting that, like, you can see him getting that, like, satisfaction of, like, recognize me.
Would you like a picture?
Oh, God. It was so funny. I think about that all the time. I can't.
It's one of the best stories ever. It's one of my favorite stories.
And it's so Jared Leto to be, like, in Joshua Tree whining about coconut water.
I saw a picture of him recently. He was on the board for some sort of potential story, and he really does have a messiah complex. He was like on his island dressed all in white.
Yeah,
with his
he
long
started
hair
a cult.
flowing, and he
yeah,
really does.
He did start a cult.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He actually started a cult. Unlike us jokingly started a cult.
No, it was somebody in PHETASY who was like, oh yeah, since you're starting a cult, we need your own island, and then you can walk around like this.
We're working towards it. Speaking of which, if you want to join our cult, that's not really a cult, sign up for PHETASY.com. If you want to support us, if you love what we do, join us, PHETASY.com.
Okay, we never did the opening.
Oh, right. I'm Bridget PHETASY, and this is your dumpster fire for the week of April 17th to April 24th. And I fucking nailed it!
She diddled her sister.
Oh, God, Sam.
God. All right, we're moving on. We're moving on. I'm not going to get sidetracked by fucking Lena Dunham. We're on a clock here today.
I like it. Sam has, like, Tourette's. Everyone on this show has, like, the things you can't say Tourette's. I was like, she diddled her sister!
She's got a conspiracy theory for everything, too.
That's not a conspiracy.
It's in her book.
She wrote about that.
She maybe didn't say she diddled her sister, but she
definitely
diddled her sister.
Molested her in the middle of the night.
What?
Anyway.
Did you read Lena Dunham's book?
No, we all read articles and tweets about Lena Dunham's book.
buy it. For
I'm
you,
like,
Maggie.
by
You can read
articles,
it.
I mean tweets. We've all read the tweets about Lena Dunham's book, Maggie.
Well, I haven't, apparently.
One time I was in a Trader Joe's and a worker asked me, I was like checking out, and he's like, what are you passionate about? And we got into like a 20-minute discussion.
Wow.
Oh my God, you're one of those people who holds up the entire line.
I do it on purpose, knowing that there are Maggies just seething in the back.
I had a Trader Joe's worker one time talk to me about the mask, but he was like, you have to be safe. And you have to think about, where does your civil liberty fall in between this? And I was like,
boy.
wow. I'm shocked you're having
Sam's
this
like, have you
conversation
heard
with
of
me."
Agenda 2030?
Oh, we did get into that topic.
Okay.
That's my imitation of a male feminist.
You're bonkers today.
Is the moon out? They're just having fun.
Yes, but the growling is actually interfering with the quality of our very high quality show.
Can we strike the growling? That would be like one of the notes from the dude who's like, can you lower the desk and strike the growling? I don't know why you guys have growling. It's like,
It's very distracting.
ah!
Oh, jeez.
That was worth it just for Sam.
Wow, you really don't
Wow.
Sam, that was like that you looked like a puppet on like Sesame Street.
care.
She was looking at the dogs and she full on was like,
Okay, dumpster diving. Smile, you're on jihadi.
What's that?
excuse me.
Oh, sorry.
Pause for
Oh
feral
my
Bridget.
God. It's not on the card. It got deleted from the card.
That was my husband's fault.
Somebody deleted.
Pause for feral Bridget. What's next in the dumpster? There's not much in the dumpster. Write your short stories and post them in the comments for Maggie.
put them in Phetasy. If you put them in Phetasy, I might actually read them.
Ooh,
just
dangling the carrot in front of them, Maggie.
Join
That's
Fedexy.
right.
Post your short story. and
Marketing
Maggie,
genius right
Maggie
here.
will give you notes.
I won't give them notes. I might actually read them.
She's like, I'm not giving anyone any goddamn notes on their short stories.
No.
Make it longer. Is her comments on all of them.
We start a short story contest in Phetasy. There's a
Maggie's
lot
the
of writers
judge.
in there.
There are a lot of
Maggie's
writers.
the judge.
Yeah, Maggie's the judge.
I'll be like, I hated them all. Thank you very much.
Please subscribe to Fedexycom. You can get the full, unedited, mostly version of this shit show on Fedexycom. It is the place where you can go to support us. All right. We did it. Another week of dumpster fire, and my dog is like freaking out. This has been your dumpster fire for the week of April 17th to April 24th. I'm Bridget Fedexy. Now make me rich!
Some good
Great.
noises. All right.